Hello here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the previous episode, we completed all the challenges for champion Daruk, and now, let's go check in with Chief Bluto and figure out more about his story. It's another scorcher today. Do you need something? Tell me about Daruk. You wanna know about Daruk? Popular subject these days. Not too long ago, a retail bard came by wanting to know all about him. I told him all kinds of things. For example, about the Boulder Breaker, Daruk's weapon of choice. I told him how heavy it is and how its power is unmatched. You know the valley of Gordorum Cliff, southwest of Gorgo Tunnel? It was made by Daruk with his Boulder Breaker in one night. Why? Why? What do you think? To make it easier for us Gorons to get all that tasty rock roast. That Ruto fellow seemed to like the other story I told him better, though. I'm not a big fan of that one. The heroic and exciting stories of Daruk captured him much better. Where's Unibo? Unibo? As I'm staring off in the distance on top of the entrance gate. Typical. Actually, it seems to me that Unibo is acting more accomplished and confident these days. Maybe he's finally realized what it means to be a descendant to the great Daruk. Hi, Unibo. Hey. The boss said his back is all better, Goro. Oh, and Rodaniel stopped rampaging. I feel like I can finally take it easy, Goro. Oh, did you need something, Goro? Tell me about Daruk. About Lord Daruk, Goro. Oh, that reminds me of something. I found Lord Daruk's training journal. He must have been a big eater. He sure talks about delicious rocks and bunch. What else? Oh, Lord Daruk also had a good friend he liked to eat as much as he did. I don't have much of an appetite myself, so I'm pretty scrawny. I'm gonna have to start eating lots of so I can become as strong as those two. Training journal? That's right. I found it when I was cleaning out the abandoned north mine where we met. Lord Daruk's training journal is at my house now. That's fascinating, but where is your house? I don't actually know where Unibo's house is. This chair does not look comfortable at all, even for a Goron. Oh, there it is. Read Daruk's training journal. I'm gonna start writing in this diary thing starting now. Ugh, diary. Maybe I'll call it my training journal. They say all you gotta do is write down stuff that happens. Us Gorons prefer the simple lives, so I hope simple stuff counts. Let's see. For today's journal entry, what should I write about? Oh, I know. I had some rock roast from the peak of Death Mountain. It was delicious. I think I'll eat more of it soon. I talked to some Hylians at the base of the mountain. All anyone wants to talk about these days is Calamity Ganon. Reminds me of when those tiny Sheikah came to Death Mountain a few years ago to dig up the divine beast or whatever. The Hylians were saying the beast thing's a weapon someone will need to learn how to control. Back in the good old days, Gorons didn't worry about relics we couldn't eat. Now I'm hungry. Maybe I'll track down a prime rock roast for one of my dinners tonight. One of my dinners tonight, that's funny. Today, I saw someone being attacked when I was out looking for a lunch rocks at the peak. He was a tiny little guy, so I rushed down to the mountain to help him. I was shocked to find he was a handy with a sword. By the time I rolled his way, he'd already taken out all the monsters. I couldn't help but admire his Goron-like strength. While I was distracted, a monster almost got a jump on me. He stopped it. The great Daruk, saved by a tiny Hylian. I must have had a dopey look on my face when that happened. Hope he didn't notice. That little Hylian from before is named Link. He's got a respectable appetite. Loves to eat meat, fruit, vegetables. All sorts of things a decent person would dream of eating. Link will cook up and eat just about anything. I offered him some grade A rock roast to refine his palate. I asked him how it tasted. He liked it so much he was speechless. I knew Hylians could eat rocks too. Eating isn't the only thing Link and I have in common. This little guy is also incredibly strong. You said sometimes when he focuses, it feels like time slows down. Heh. How do you like that guy? He's the type of guy you could trust to have your back and also have a nice hearty meal with. Yeah, that settles it. From now on, Link is an official brother. Hyrule's little princess came to Goron City and asked me to pilot the divine beast. I said yes. The great Daruk never turns down someone in need. When I said I would, the princess seemed really happy. There will be 4 champions to control 4 divine beasts and 1 swordsman to take on Ganon. Including the princess, our anti-Ganon team is 6 strong, made up of all different kinds of people. This has the makings of an epic feast. I got the ball rolling by giving the princess my best rock roast. She said thanks, but I think she was holding back a grimace. Must have had something foul on her mind. I'm a champion now, feels good. I haven't talked to Link in a while, so seeing him in an inauguration ceremony was nice. It was a good day. Oh, word has it Link has been chosen as Zelda's appointed knight. I can't think of a better brother for the job. I hear one of those ancient machine things went nuts during some tests and shot out deadly beams. With true Goron spirit, Link grabbed a pot lid from the ground and deflected the blast. He nailed the thing in its weak spot and saved the day. His bravery caught the king's eye, and not long after that, he's appointed to guard Zelda. I'd expect nothing less from the little guy. I've been chosen to pilot Redania, but I was having trouble controlling it. I was the only champion who was struggling. I asked Link for advice, but he was just shoved me into the divine beast so I could explore it aimlessly all day. I can't explain it, but by the end of the day, I was able to control Redania just how I wanted to. I guess experience is the best teacher. Little guy's strength must come from working hard and never giving up. Good lesson, brother. As thanks, I'm going to treat him to some gourmet sirloin rock. All my Hylian brothers seem to do these days is watch over the tiny princess while she does research. It looks tough now, but the princess seems a lot happier and talks more since he's been doing it, so it must be okay. I fear the little guy finally opened up about his troubles to the princess while they were shoveling food. Surprisingly, she opened up right back. This is something princessy like. I guess we're the same, you and I. Sounds heavy. They must have been bonding over their food preferences. That'll do it, alright. Speaking of opening up, all this journal writing has made me realize something about myself. Writing makes me hungry. That was good. It went on for a little longer than I expected, but that might be my favorite one so far. It had some really good moments, and you can really tell how much Daruk loves food. And also, I love the detail that the notebook itself is a lot thicker than the other ones because a Goron would be holding it, and, you know, Goron's super strong, so they'd probably tear the paper a lot easier. I like that detail. That's really good. With all that taken care of, it's time to take on the Divine Beast once again. To the one who approaches this Divine Beast, named the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. In exchange for Redania's emblems, you'll be granted the chance to tread through the realm of memories. Those who lack determination will find this trial unforgiving. Do not take this place lightly, nor dismiss it as merely a war within your mind. A couple scenarios where the cutscenes say the exact same things over and over again. I sure hope this is the last time the Zelda games ever do this. This illusory realm was created from the depths of your memories. The enemy you shall face is a product of the fear that dwells within. You must overcome this fear to proceed. This battle is a trial of the soul. You must emerge victorious using only the tools provided. Yep, you know the rhythm by now. Same strategy as before applies here as well. This time we have the boulder. We only have one, I think. Wow. We have the boulder breaker. We have the knight's bow. I don't think we have a shield. We only have, wow. Okay, the only shield we have is Daruk's protection, but we still have the champion's abilities, so that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna say the same thing here that I said about the other champion ballad boss fight thingies. Yeah, I don't like that they reuse the boss fights. I mean, it's fine. It's not super bad, but it is kind of not that great. So yeah, if you're careful, you can just keep doing the circly thingies around Fireblight Ganon, and you should be okay. He doesn't really do a whole lot of close-up attacks, but you definitely want to watch out for that as well. And just like before, his sword is now on fire, which means that it's gonna doubly hurt. What kind of arrows do we have? We only have 5 arrows. That's fascinating. Pick up. Okay, that didn't exactly work out as I would have liked. Let's try this again. This time press the right button. Now we can blow up his face. How do you feel about an explosion to the face? Spinny, 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 and a burst of fury. How effective are ice arrows against this guy? Doesn't seem like it did a whole lot, but it's still something we can use. I don't know how long it'll take for the boulder breaker thingy to completely lose its durability, but it should be okay, because this is one of the more sturdy two-handed weapons in the game, so it should be able to last you for the entire fight. If not, then you can always back up to another save and try again from there. Eee, that hurt my face. I want to use ice arrows, but that's not going to be unnecessarily epic. I want to do this in an unnecessarily epic way. Or that works too. We can just... I was trying to do a jump attack, but instead we hit his armpit. Doing a jumping attack and hitting the armpit would be an impressive combo. That'd be a little difficult to pull off. Well, well, though our aims are different, our feet took us at the same destination. I speak figuratively, of course. I travel by wind rather than by foot. Ah, wandering around here and listening to anecdotes about Champion Daruk has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor him in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. That is why I feel inclined to roost here, near the divine beast of Valverdania, which Daruk himself mastered. I've written a song to try and capture the essence of Champion Daruk.
Count me in, tiny princess. I'm the fearless Daruk, after all. And if Hyrule needs my help, I'll gladly lay down my life.
Thank you, Daruk.
Not sure if it's Calamity Ganon's fault or what, but I hear monsters have been attacking people more than ever lately. Times like these, you shouldn't leave the castle without a horde of mighty Gorons to watch your back.
You sound like Father. He's assigning a knight to watch over me wherever I go. I hear the top contender is the most accomplished swordsman in all of Hyrule.
Huh? That could only be... Huh? What the? They really are all over the place these days. Hmm? Is someone being attacked? Cowards! Wait here, Princess. Spineless little cuckoos! No monster stands a chance when fighting me, the almighty Daruk.
Oh! You're safe. It seems our friend here was the one being attacked. Precious boy, you saved his life. Huh? Well.
Good riddance, and stay safe. I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. As a kid, dogs always chased me. I still panic when I see one of those critters.
I never imagined the great Daruk would have a weakness.
So tell me, Princess,
Yes?
Calamity Ganon isn't, some kind of a dog monster, is he?
Huh?
I suppose even champions are not immune to fear. What do you think of Champion Daruk's song? For writing a song that celebrates the softer side of Champion Daruk, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. The result is not quite clear yet, but I'm beginning to feel a stirring of inspiration about those verses.
I knew you could do it, little guy. Now you can use Daruk's protection more than ever. If you see that Ganon jerk, give him a message for me. Good riddance, bacon breath.
Champion Daruk's divine gift. So long as you're holding the ZR, it'll automatically protect you from all manner of attack. It now requires less time to recharge. I gotta say, that probably is my absolute favorite cutscene in the Champion's Ballad so far. Zelda herself is just so cute during it. And like, I don't even like dogs that much, but the dog itself is really fluffy and cute. And seeing Zelda like petting the dog and then seeing Daruk's reaction, like that, I was not expecting Daruk to be the one that I identify with the most of all the champions, but seeing Daruk also scared of dogs, and fun fact, I'm scared of dogs in real life for a very similar reason. Like I was also chased by dogs when I was a kid, and that like kind of scared, that again like made me scared of dogs for the rest of my life. That was honestly hit kind of pretty close to home. And Zelda's expressions at the entire thing was just so precious too, like her little snicker after seeing Daruk's reaction. It's very cute, it's very cute. I love it so much. And I'm taking care of all that. We're in the video off here. So thank you guys so much for watching the video for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Got us into where we're going next. You can go take care of a Champion Urbosa, Mipha, or Revali's story. And next time, Lady Gator to you. Oh yeah.